The streaming service is getting more crowded than a New York subway before COVID. There are so many options that it's really easy to feel overwhelmed.
Yeah, for sure. But there's a new entrant that is different from every other streaming service out there, and it just might be the one cord cutters have been waiting for.
In this Paramount Plus review, we cover what makes it unique, what it costs, what you can watch, and help you decide whether or not it's worth it for you. We're going to ask and answer 4 important questions about the Paramount Plus streaming app. Our first is pretty basic. What is Paramount Plus? It's a streaming service that is totally separate from cable TV. We've had some viewers ask if you can add a streaming service like Paramount Plus or Netflix or Hulu to your cable subscription. And the answer is no. Your cable company will never offer this as a channel in their lineup. If you want it, you'll have to sign up for it separately. But unlike cable, there's no contract or fees. You can cancel whenever you want. You can and should, in fact, start and stop your service anytime.
Yeah, all you need to watch Paramount Plus is an internet connection and a laptop, desktop, tablet, smartphone, device, or smart TV. Like all the other major streaming services, Paramount Plus is available through Roku, Apple TV, the Amazon Fire devices, Samsung and LG smart TVs, and many, many more devices. What's different about this streaming service is that it combines live TV and on-demand content at a pretty low price point. So it doesn't have all the live TV from multiple networks that a cable alternative like Philo or Sling TV does, but it does have 4 live TV CBS channels, unlike an on-demand only streaming service like Disney Plus, Discovery Plus, or Netflix. It used to be called CBS All Access, but when Viacom and CBS merged, the service was rebranded to Paramount Plus. We'll get into exactly what you can watch on it in a minute, but for now, just know it offers 30,000 TV shows and 2,500 movies, along with original series, live sports, news, and CBS shows.
Yeah, that's a lot of content. Now, we do want to point out that if you search for Paramount Plus app in your Apple TV, Fire TV, Roku, or Smart TV app section, you may see it right next to another app called the Paramount Network app. These are not the same thing. And some shows like Yellowstone, which is on Paramount Network, won't be on Paramount Plus, at least not anytime soon. The service will air original series that are spin-offs of Yellowstone, and those will only be available on Paramount Plus. But the point is, it may not have every show or every episode of every show that you want. So it's important to use the free trial period to search for your shows and make sure they're there before you start paying for them.
Speaking of costs, let's move on to our next question. What does Paramount Plus cost? There are 2 Paramount Plus plans, a limited commercial option for $5.99 a month or $59.99 a year, and a commercial-free option for $9.99 a month or $99.99 a year. Both plans include 4 channels of live TV, and it's important to note that even the ad-free option will still have ads on those live channels.
Yeah, but all of that is going to change in June when the plans change to $4.99 a month for the limited commercial plan and no live TV, and the no commercial plan with live TV for $9.99 a month. Paramount has said that if you sign up for the $5.99 limited commercial plan before June, they will grandfather you in and let you keep those 4 live TV channels at that lower rate. Interestingly as well, this rate puts Paramount Plus right in line with Peacock, the streaming app just launched by NBC.
Yeah, like you said, Nicole, the space is getting crowded. Let's talk a little bit more about what live content is included in each plan. Beginning in June, the cheaper plan will not include a live stream of your local CBS station, but the $10 a month plan will. Instead, you'll get some live sports and news content, as well as all of the on-demand and original content, But if you want everything on your local CBS station, plus CBS News, CBS Sports HQ, and ET Live, you'll have to sign up for the more expensive plan.
Yeah, or you can stick with the cheaper option and buy an antenna, like we discuss in our How to Cut the Cord on Cable video. And an antenna is a great way to get your local stations like ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, the CW, and every other over-the-air station where you live. For one upfront cost of $50 or less, you can get all your local channels for free forever. Pair that with a Paramount Plus plan for $5 a month, and it could be a really affordable way for you to enjoy your favorite shows, if they're on Paramount Plus.
That's a terrific point, Nicole. And it brings us to our third question. What can you watch on Paramount Plus? When you launch the app, you'll see a layout that's pretty similar to other streaming services. Along the top, you can filter your content by TV shows, movies, live TV, brands, and news. You can search for anything by name using the magnifying glass icon. Then, over on the right, you can click on your profile and add profiles. Paramount Plus allows you to create up to 6. You can manage your account, make some of your profiles kid-friendly, and this is a nice feature. There's a lot of SpongeBob and other Nickelodeon and Nick Jr. content on the app. You can create a profile for your kids and enable controls that filter content to older kids, which includes shows rated TV-Y up to PG, or younger kids, which filters content to just TV-Y.
That is a nice feature. They also make it easy for you to get back to the home screen at any time by clicking on the Paramount Plus icon in the top left. Now let's talk a little more about the brands that are on Paramount Plus. As you can see, they have CBS, BET, Comedy Central, MTV, Nickelodeon, and Smithsonian Channel shows. They also do a nice job of organizing content to make it easy for you to find something to watch. Under those brands, you'll see categories like trending shows, recently added shows, trending movies, what's on live right now on CBS, CBS News, CBS Sports, or ET Live. Then they throw in something for Star Trek fans. Now, if you like Star Trek the way I love Star Wars, then you will love this feature. All the Star Trek content you could want is here. That includes old shows, movies, and new original content.
Yeah, then there's sports, and it's worth it to talk about that a little bit more here. If you like soccer, you can watch games from the Champions League and Europa League and Women's League all right on Paramount Plus for just $5 a month. That's a lot cheaper than other soccer-forward live TV streaming services like fuboTV. Because CBS carries a lot of sports content, you can also watch the Masters, NFL games, and hockey here, along with other games and shows. So it is a nice option. Next up is original content. For many people, the original content is what they value most and see as the standard by which they judge a streaming service and whether or not they want to sign up for it. Paramount Plus launched with 36 original series and movies, which is pretty impressive given we were in a pandemic that crippled the entertainment industry when it launched. It says it will have up to 50 original series by the end of its second year. Some of those shows include The Good Fight, Camp Coral, which is a new SpongeBob series, and The Equalizer with Queen Latifah, which many people are interested in.
That's a great point, John. And if you keep scrolling past the original content, you'll see even more content categories like comedies, dramas, news, reality TV, and even daytime TV. You can also get all these categories from the left-hand menu, so they make it really easy to filter and find what you want to watch. When you click on a show tile, you'll see that show's page, where you can select a season and an episode, and if there are any, access extras like clips, outtakes, and other things. But one thing that's super important to know before you sign up for Paramount Plus is that, like I said earlier, you won't get every episode of every show ever made. For example, MTV Unplugged has only a handful of episodes, despite there being years upon years of production. But every episode of Survivor is there. Your best bet, if there's a specific show you want to watch, is to sign up for the free trial and search for the shows you want to watch and see how many episodes and seasons they have. For instance, we like The Amazing Race, and I was disappointed to see that they only had the most recent season on there. Comparing it to Discovery Plus, which we recently reviewed, there aren't nearly as many full series on Paramount Plus. Still, it could be worth it to you, especially if it has the shows you want.
Yeah, or if you like movies, this is a great service for movie buffs. As you can see, when you click movies, you can browse hundreds of action, comedy, documentary, drama, thriller, and kids movies. If you have cable and are thinking about cutting the cord, pairing Paramount Plus with a low-cost cable alternative like Sling or Philo and an antenna could give you a solid content lineup for quite a bit less. In our Sling TV review video, we show you how you can get Fox and NBC in some local markets and popular channels like ESPN, HGTV, CNN, and a lot more for just $35 a month.
Yeah, or if Paramount has all the sports you want, you could pair it with Philo and get all the lifestyle and entertainment content you want for just $20 a month. When you add it to Paramount, you could spend just $25 a month for all your content. That's so much cheaper than cable. And it leads us to our last question. Is Paramount Plus right for you? As is true of any streaming service, it comes down to two things. What do you want to watch? And how much do you want to spend to watch it? If you love CBS content, Paramount Plus could be great for you, as it is just like CBS All Access with more movies and original content. And if you like Star Trek the way I like Star Wars, it may just be worth it for you, just for that franchise.
One other thing to remember is that if there are just a few series you want to watch on the Paramount Plus, but don't see yourself watching it all year round, sign up when the series you're interested in drops its new season. Watch all the episodes and then pause or cancel your service. Resume it again when you're ready to start watching again. Unlike cable, you can start and stop your service whenever you want. This is a great idea and an excellent way to keep your streaming budget in check. Okay, that's it for us. Let us know what you think about Paramount Plus in the comments below. Is it worth $5 a month? Do you love Star Trek? Would you pay $10 a month to watch it commercial-free?
Yep, and if you enjoyed this review video, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button so you can be notified of our new content. We'll see you in our next video.